All right, what's going on, good brother?
What's going on with you, man?
Tell the world your name, where you from. Tell us a little something about yourself.
William James Lewis Jr. from Philadelphia, resides in West Oak Lane. I'm an actor.
Okay. Let us know what made you get into acting. Who inspired you? Who got you into it?
Well, actually, I got into acting. I did, like church plays when I was younger, and I thought it was pretty cool. And I always, thought I had some type of, talent. At that point in my life, at that young age, I didn't really know what it was. I just know I was pretty good at, acting in front of people. And I was always kind of funny. People always told me I was pretty funny. I never really took it serious though. So, I just started, to look more into acting. Auditioned for a couple of roles, got them, surprisingly, and it just took off from there. So I was just blessed to have this talent, and just gotta get some skill to utilize it the proper way.
Okay. Tell us who's your favorite actor and actress?
My favorite actor and actress. It's kind of hard for me to just single out one person, but I'll tell you this: if I had to choose to do a movie with two people, I would definitely choose Tom Cruise. I was gonna say Denzel, didn't you? I would choose Tom Cruise. And as far as actresses, there's so many good ones out there. I don't know, to tell you the truth. I will work with whoever wants to work with me.
Okay. When you approach a production or a story or a project, what do you look for in that project? Do you look for the characters, the story, the concept? What catches you?
I look for the story of it. Like what type of project is it? Then when I get into the character, I get into how can I bring this character to life? What about this character from just reading a synopsis on him stands out to me? And then when I go through the script, I try to get a feel for how this character would react towards, certain situations that happen in, the film or the play.
Okay. What do you think about How Could You Do This to Me in a whole? Do you like it? Is it one of your favorites, or was it a good piece you think that you could have done?
This play right here?
Yes.
I think this play is a real good play. It's my first play. I'm more so into film, but being as though this is my first play, I thought that the storyline behind it was really good because it's a real life story in certain people's lives. This is really taking place, and as far as me getting into it, it wasn't that hard for me to get into it once I got a feel for who Tyrone was. Or is, I should say. Me and Tyrone are kind of similar. I'm a little brother to other family members. He's, a little brother to the main character. And, it kind of like coincides with itself. My personalities is some of Tyrone's personalities. So it wasn't that hard for me to get into it. When I found out what type of role I needed to have as far as playing Tyrone, it felt kind of simple. It was kind of easy.
Now, give us a synopsis of your character, Tyrone, that you play, and how could you do this to me? What kind of guy is he? What makes him likable?
Tyrone is a likable person because at the end of the day, he's a good guy. The type of person he is, he just wants to do the right thing. He's very sarcastic at times, and sometimes that sarcasm comes across as a way of Tyrone expressing himself, because with his character, he's a very emotional guy, but in a funny way. You won't see Tyrone cry too much, but if it really hits him, he will get sentimental.
Okay.
But as far as Tyrone, he was just he's like a little brother that just wants to see his older brother just do well, because that's his role model. Like any other little brother. You're shooting a basketball, your older brother's a basketball player, he's really good, you want to be a basketball player and be really good. So that's pretty much who Tyrone is at the end of the day. He just wants to be a good, little brother and a good man at the same time.
Okay. For the people, being as though this is your first play,
right.
Just give us your definition and the difference of doing a play versus film.
Oh wow. Well, doing a play is live. It's right there in front of you, there's no time for, you know, take one and take two, or I need a line. Like, you know, when you're in front of people, you have to hit it. You know, you have to hit it right then and there, because if you don't, you got to think fast and try to find a way to cover up your mistake without letting the other people know, which is the beauty of acting. You know what I mean? And it's more connected to people. You know, you actually get a chance to see people's reactions to something you say, or, you know, way you move, and it's just a whole different feel of, you know, the acting, you know, approach.
Okay. All right. Before we go, to all the up-and-comer actors out there, tell them, you know, where to go, you know, to train, how hard, be consistent, anything that you would like to tell them?
You just gotta want it. You know what I mean? So when you want something, you'll go to any, you know, destination, or, you know, wherever to get it. You know what I'm saying? And you'll do your homework on how to get better at something that you want. You know, as far as acting, as far as classes, you know, there's Freedom Theater. You know, that's really big in Philadelphia. You can Google acting classes in Philadelphia. You know, they might have them at, you know, certain churches or whatnot. You can't be afraid to step out of your comfort zone when you're acting. You gotta just let it out. That's how you make a character believable. You just let it all out and you just leave it there. You know, for anybody that's trying to do it, you just gotta put your work in. You know what I mean? It's out there. You just gotta work hard for it. It's not, you know, easy, but nothing that's worth having is easy. You know, and, you know, for this to be a career, you really gotta beat up on your craft a whole lot. You know what I mean? It doesn't come overnight, or, you know, maybe next month. You just gotta work on it, and that time that you do have off, if you're working on a project and that's done, or you're working on a production and that's done, that in between time is when you sharpen your skills up. You know what I mean? The sharpest blade cuts the tree. So, you know, you just gotta keep at it, that's all.
Okay, that's good. That's very good advice. You know, we're gonna let you go because we know you got a big show coming up very soon.
It's going down.
And thank you very much, sir, and break a leg.
Thank you.
All right.
Thank you for the time, man.
All right.